Welcome to one of my favorite ring flourishes, the ring roll. The first step to becoming like Christian Bale in the movie The Prestige is to get yourself a band ring. If you don't have one, don't worry. Go to any marketplace and you'll find one between $5 and $20. Take a look. My first criteria in selecting a band ring is that it must be lightweight. Secondly, it must fit my index finger. In this way, I can use it for any magic routine. Now that you have your ring, the main move of the ring roll is like stepping on a rake. Have you seen this in cartoons perhaps? Well, it's very simple concept. You have your index finger and you just step. And as you step on that ring, it's going to pop up and roll onto your finger. And the hinging move happens between each finger connection. So you start by pinching the ring between your thumb and index finger. And from here, you need to step on a rake. So your index finger is going to step and it's going to engage in this motion. Now, your middle finger is going to come on the edge, and this is the tricky part because with the thumb, it's as easy as stepping, but with the ring, you will have to let go of the thumb, which will be very difficult to do at first, so make sure you put your hand under to catch the ring. If you are practicing this, I am okay that you keep contact with your thumb. See, my left hand is not as good as my right hand, as I haven't practiced enough with my left, but you see when I leave my thumb there for support, it's much easier, okay? So this is an option, and sometimes if I'm in an environment where it's either too cold, I do keep my thumb because I do not want to drop my ring. However, if you do drop your ring and you lose it, well, it's only $5 to $20 and you can get yourself another one. So back to the actual way to do it, where you will let go of your thumb. And now the ring is pinched between the index and middle finger. You're going to have to clear the ring from your index, so do not let the ring go too deep onto your finger. It needs to be on the edge, right here, in between your first kind of joint here and your tip. So you're here and you're able to clear the ring. As you hinge, you're going to kind of step on a rake again, but with your middle finger going to the side. Okay? So that's the hinging move you have to practice. And here, do not be afraid to use gravity. Okay? So you could just move from this position to this position with some gravity support. But the smoothest way to perform it is without too much movement of your wrist, with just your fingers moving, like you were playing the piano. So from the beginning, you have it hinged here, first hinge, second hinge, you do exactly the same motion with this one. And then the most complicated hinge will be with your pinky. And the reason being is that you can see here, there is a bigger gap. So one way to counter that gap is by curling your fingers. So you see like this, they are all at the same height or same level. And that's why your hand is going to be in this position. Only because if you have the fingers extended, your pinky will not be able to come in. So your fingers will be curled from the beginning. and you come in like this. Here's the move from a different angle. So you have the ring pinched, you do your first raking action, and then you make sure your fingers are curled in position, and you're going to use the hinging move between your index and middle, between your ring and middle, and your pinky. That's very hard to do in this position, so I do have to be downwards because gravity does help you. Here, this is where you'll struggle the most, like I said. The transition between the pinky and the ring finger is the most difficult one. So you go back and you do exactly the same thing. The first step to this move is to get it smooth. Once it's smooth, you can go and accelerate the speed. But see, right now I'm not going super fast, but I'm trying to maintain a smooth motion. And sometimes I do like to lightly move my hand to create more rhythm. This flourish is highly addictive. Just as addictive as this coin roll, which you might already know, but if it's not the case, comment below and I might make a tutorial. Other tutorial suggestions, always welcome. And I'll see you guys very soon.
Just follow every